Hello guys, what is up? And today it is Vivek here. Today I'll be showing you the top 3 decks which you can use to push up to Arena 6 and to Arena 7 too. So, first of all, the top 3 decks which I'm going to show you are under 4 elixir cost. So, I'll be posting the videos later down, the pictures of the decks later down, and if you might take a look, you can see here. There's the first deck that I used to push. There's the third deck I used to push. So I've been from 1500 to 1905, and you cannot always win. You cannot be undefeatable. You have to lose sometimes. Sometimes you might face some a level 9 opponent or something like that, and you need to lose. So you need to keep calm with this deck. So moving in, I'll be showing you some of the one replay each from all the 3 decks. So this is the first deck I'm gonna show you. Okay, so just have a look on this replay. And so you might love this deck. So this deck is basically or creating some giving them most of the goblin to overload from goblins, something like that, using the goblin hut, your spear goblins and your goblins, right? So you might watch this replay and learn how to play it. But the simple, he had an ice wizard too, and still I won from him. Right, the ice wizard is a legendary card, right? So I used to stop the Musketeer that side, but she still attacked one time, right? So I give him a giant and the Musketeer from the back. So, and I put the position right so that any spear goblin or goblin would not disturb the giant from hitting if they are inside the radius of the position, right? So what you have next is to save the giant skeleton going to your crown arena towers, right? Because if he goes that side, he's gonna do some really good amount of damage that side. But the musketeer does not play that well until unless she is guarded by some of the most high hit point troops like the giant, like I did, but the giant skeleton disturbed from in between. So let's see. Yep, yeah, complete. If you have most of the health saved from your arena towers and you destroyed one of your their arena towers, I request you to please defend. This is how the deck will work, and you give a poison spell there, right? And he lives in a baby trap. So to destroy him, I give out the spare goblins, but they are taken out by the barbarians, right? So the giant there takes out that arena tower, and I give it in the musketeer to defend. So not so I just wait till 45 seconds. I defend because I know I have got the tower right there within a poison spell or a fireball right there. So those damage this side, but I don't let the you know what do you call that giant skeleton coming into my arena tower to destroy it completely. So he does some really good amount of damage this side, and these two musketeers play a suicide match because they both die on the same timing with the same attacks. So here I go with the fireball, and I'm gonna poison spell that side in some seconds, right? So I put up the poison spell that side, and in just 1 second it's gone, right? Yes. So in this case, this deck, this the number one deck, worked really fine. So yeah, and then I have the number two deck playing with you all. In this deck, what you all wanna do is defend the fireball and the gobs and spear gobs and the archers. The main pushing work is done by the zap spell and the fireball if you need it in case, right? Yeah. So you can just see this. This is a really nice. You can use the barbarians. They are really not. They don't really die. They are high hit pointers, right? So you see my hog riders get there just enough for me, and I put in the cannon to defend once again, and the goblins and the spear goblins defend the kill of the giant right there. I do really fun while playing. Yeah, so I keep on giving taunts. These are something really cool, the taunts there. So he throws in a rocket, and after that I throw in my hog rider. He throws in a rocket and hog rider. Yeah, and yeah, so I give in this, and then I give the zap, which kills the barbarians. That's how you wanna play with this deck. That's how it works. And this time, now I know that it's still a lot of time left, and the double elixir round is gonna start. So you need to defend right now. Yep. So I think I had put up a cannon this. Yep. The giant comes in. I put up the cannon and leave the goblins in place to take out the giant, and then the spear goblins from the back, and then I zap them. Yeah. So in this, I fireball them. Yep. So my battery is also low. Oh yeah, I'll be able to show you one more replay from here, right? The third deck, which I was saying you, right? This, and then you have the fireball, you have the zap in place. Okay, so you got that. So you have the fireball in place, not actually destroy them, but make them really low in health, right? So I deploy the spear goblins in order to take care of the minions. So I give in the fireball again, the way I used to kill them, the hog riders once again, and you can see I got to 907 on this tower also. 907, actually 651, right? So this is how, right? Suppose how this deck worked, and I'm gonna open some free chest, not some, only one. So that's some really good stuff. No, I didn't want the goblin heart at this side. I didn't want the minion horde too. So what the third replay from the third deck which you have is this match ended up in a draw. You can see this one. Right, so he had a giant skeleton, and I guess in this match the giant skeleton went up to my arena tower, and I left the knight this side. That was one of the mistakes I made, and I didn't wait for the but that I got the tombstone in place to destroy the giant skeleton. Yeah, that was the thing. I did good that this side, or else I could have lost the giant skeleton. Could have gone inside, gone near to the arena tower to do damage something to this. So I fireball the god, and that was you need to have some fun while playing. You cannot be that serious while playing, and then you can always win. I remain cool and calm no matter I lose, no matter I win. This is just a game. It's not gonna matter. The barbarians from this side and the hog rider from this side. So that if he put something to defend this side, my hog rider is gonna go and so not really something good this side, but he did some remarkable amount of damage, with the help of which I destroyed this tower, this signal tower, right? Really good while having this deck. So I put in a tombstone again in case he uses some of giant skeleton or something like that. Right, and I had my knight in place, so I just didn't just I the wizard had got some damage. The wizard was able to destroy them. I left in the barbarians from this side. You can see how well I was pushing this side, right? I left in the hog rider too that side, and I was crown tower or arena tower, whatever you call that. So I just left something like that, and I didn't knew hands touched on the tombstone, and I left there, right side, and he uses a rocket again as well, right? So my wizard in this case dies, and there's something really good. So I leave barbar to defend and the knight to defend against the giant skeleton, and my arena tower destroy him. Yeah, it could be remarkable if I could not have used the fireball taken out my arena tower. You can see how close I played, right? So I wanted to show you, but you need to work. So I'm not here to teach you because I'm still a learner. But if you need to remember the saying that the deck does not make the man makes the deck. So if you have any good decks or anything, you can leave out in the comment section below. I would check that out, and I would love to use your